to another video. Today I am doing a Q&A, which was actually requested. Don't often get many videos requested. I asked on Instagram. The first question, pineapple on pizza. Yes, although I was really shocked that it was like a common argument. Why did you start your YouTube? I started my YouTube originally when I was about year 9 one day because we had a half day at school and I had nothing else to do that afternoon. But I didn't have anything to edit my videos on, so I just uploaded a load of individual clips and they didn't even have titles. And then I had a YouTube channel with my friend in the summer after year 11 and that was fun. I liked hanging out and like filming and editing. I thought all of that was really fun. And then she didn't want to do it anymore, which was fine, but I enjoyed all the filming and editing, and then I decided I liked it, I enjoyed it, and the only reason I hadn't done it since year 9 was because I was bothered about what other people thought, and then I decided I don't care and I enjoy it, so I'm gonna do it. What's your favourite place abroad you've ever been to? I've been really lucky. I've been abroad an awful lot. I think probably my favourite place was we went on family holidays to Florida every year for a whole decade. Not Disney, like it wasn't like that, like we travelled. So my best memories are definitely in Florida, so that's probably my favourite place. Do you consider yourself brave for going travelling? I don't. I mean, this Fiji trip, I'll have been on it by the time when this video is up. This one I'm actually really nervous about just because of how back to basics it is. But with most travelling I do, I don't consider myself brave because it's not something that makes me nervous. But after this Fiji trip, I think I'll be quite proud of myself. Is uni as bad as you make it seem? This is mainly because of my private Instagram. I do complain an awful lot. First term of uni for me, I can't lie, was absolute hell. But genuinely, I have loved second and third term. Like, I've found my friends and it's just been so fun. So no, it's not as bad as I make it seem, and I think I only post on my private Instagram when I'm in a bad mood, so yeah, you do see the worst on there. First impression of Catholic high school. This was where I went for sixth form, so this is where I was for year 12 and 13. The first impression was the smell, I can't lie. And then the other impression I got was how friendly it was. Between the pupils there was no like toxic, bitchy atmosphere, and then with the teachers they were like so friendly and so caring, and like the whole school community was the community. Place where I'd been for high school was just really strict and everything was a certain thing and you had to do certain things, and I was conditioned to be terrified. Nothing against it, that was fine. I did love it there too. Sixth form was so much more different and I was like, oh, this is so cool. Oh, and then my friend says, what's your first impression of me? This was Gwen. My first impression of Gwen, she picked a bug off my shoulder when we were sitting in our first A-level business class, and I was like, oh, that's a really nice thing of her to do. I sat by her and then we had to move to another classroom and she sat by me again, and like the first time I'd chosen to sit by her and then she sat by me by choice, and I was like, have I made a friend? Most of these questions are from Gwen. Thanks for that. If you had to be stuck in an isolated island and could only bring 5 items excluding a genie, what would it be? Oh my god, I'd have to bring my teddy bear. I'm not taking my teddy bear to Fiji. I don't know if I've ever slept a night without it in my life. My scrapbook, photo album, probably a book to read, and chocolate. What are you most proud of at the moment? This is a bit deep, but I'd say my situation as a whole when I was doing my A-levels was awful. Not the A-levels, like my life situation was quite challenging, and I managed to overcome that and still get my A-levels, so I'm really proud of that. And then I'm also really proud of sticking through first term at uni. I'm gonna do a video on it in October, but it was hell, and even my mum, who's like, don't quit, was like, you can come home if you want to, like you don't have to stay there at all. It was a really difficult situation and I'm really proud that I managed to get through that. Still wanting to be a head teacher. Head teacher is the absolute dream job. Whether it is financially acceptable for my dream life, probably not, but hopefully there'll be a way that at some point in my life I can get to be a teacher and then head teacher. What would you do if you hit 10,000 subscribers? I'd be really, really shocked. I'd probably look out of my window and look at the pigs flying. What's your ideal type in a guy? Just someone who's kind and actually likes me, for me. Would you rather lick peanut butter off a homeless man's leg or lick chocolate off a bus seat? Chocolate off a bus seat every single day of the week. So I got the bus, the school bus, from the age of 4 until I was 16, every single day, twice a day. There was like a bar that I would lean on, and up until I was in high school, I can't lie, I chewed it. I don't think I've ever told anybody that. I have a strong immune system. If you died tomorrow, what would you want written on your tombstone? I mean, I can't think of a catchy slogan, but just something about me being a nice person. What's your go-to snack? Oh, chocolate popcorn if it's available. What's your ideal day? Just being with people's company that I like. What animal would you be and why? Maybe a goldfish because they don't have to do anything scary. What's your best trait and why? I think if somebody's really in crisis, I'm quite good at helping people emotionally. But I feel like not many people would know that because not many people have seen that side to me, I suppose. Biggest difference between home and uni. The food at home is amazing, but then at uni you have all your friends like on your doorstep. If you had to have crocodile toes instead of your own, or eat crocodile toes, which would you rather? Well, I love alligator. I ate alligator in my youth, so I'd eat crocodile toes. Would you rather have Tom Hanks follow you everywhere constantly or never be able to see any of his movies again? I'd love him to follow me constantly. That would not be an issue. That would be a dream come true. Honest opinions on uni. Miss you, by the way. I miss you too. Loads. It is tough. It's not an easy road. Like when you go to uni, you think it's going to be easy, and some people find it easy, but a lot of the time it can be quite difficult. But now that I'm settled, I love it. I would have wanted to do a gap year looking back, just because I feel like A-levels are so full on, and to move straight onto uni is difficult, but it is a fun time as well. Once you're settled, I think just my honest opinion is it can be amazing, but it's not easy. I would recommend it though, if that's for you. I also think it's not for everybody at all. What would I want my superpower to be? I would want my superpower to be able to have some sort of understanding everything. Not like a full knowledge, but just a little bit, so that when someone's talking to you about something that's of interest to them, or telling you about a hobby they do, you can relate in some way. Or if they're telling you about something that's troubling them, you can understand it more. I would love to be able to have a little knowledge of a wide variety of things, just to make myself a better person in regards to the way I am towards other people, I suppose. So that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below what your superpower would be. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.